My absolute top 5 best Montales as of right now. What is going on, guys, and welcome again to another video. I have a great video that I am excited. I'm just excited to share with you guys today. Yes, only today. I do have 5 great Montales that I dearly love. Yes, baby, I do love you all equally, almost equally, okay, just to be fair. You know when you deeply inside of you have a favorite child but you just don't want to admit it? I'm having the case here, guys, but hey, guys, you all are great, okay? Yeah. But seriously, guys, these 5 fragrances are great and they would actually get you compliments at a certain point or another. Yeah. And most of you guys know Montales are most likely are beast modes at the most part, and we are having the case here as well. These 5 fragrances are, they're beast mode, bro. Yeah, and it's raining outside like crazy here in LA, and I don't want to get wet. That's why I decided just to shoot a video for you guys. So I love you. I'm being honest. What? My number 5 on my list is a great fragrance, guys. It's a fragrance I personally love ever since it came out, and it was like really hyped up like crazy a few years back. And yes, a lot of people, a lot of you guys really like it, and some of you guys, I don't know, they don't appreciate it that much. I mean, this fragrance doesn't have a lot of hate comparable to some other Montales. Montales is either love or hate, to be honest here. But for Starry Nights here, from my own experience, this is one of the least hated Montale fragrances that I ever experienced. Maybe people would slightly hate on it because of the big dose of musk in it. It's a very musky fragrance, but it's a fresh musk. There's a big dose of apple on top, very citrusy, apple, musky, fresh. I can wear this one in the summer, no problem at all. I prefer to wear this one when it's raining outside. So probably this one is gonna be my scent of the day, hopefully, or just wear it to work. This is one of my staples work scents that I personally love, and it does well for me at work. This is very safe and fresh, and the musk here, it's a very clean musk as well. It wouldn't offend anybody at the most part. There's a dose of rose here. It's not in your face, so if you're not a rose lover, you still can wear this one, no problem at all. It's not rosy at all, and it mostly stays in the background. It performs great, but it somewhat doesn't shout out as loud as the other Montales. That's why I prefer to wear it to work. It's a great fragrance, guys. If you are trying to find a safer Montale, try this one out first. Starry Nights as my number 5. Great fragrance. My number 4 on my list is a great fragrance. To be honest here, guys, as a couple of other fragrances here, I didn't really love them at first. It just took me a while to really appreciate them, and I did have way too many videos on this fragrance way back in time, and I was like, I don't know what it is. I just don't really love it as much. But it's just every time I have this fragrance on, it gets me compliments. And hey, I'm an attention whore, and as long as you get me compliments, I'd love you, bro. I mean, being honest here, guys, this fragrance was way too strong for me. And when I sprayed this fragrance on, back in the day, it doesn't happen to me anymore. It just kind of nauseates me. But I found a cure for Oud Amazing by Montale, which is I don't spray that area right here, or I don't spray my neck, so this way it wouldn't be close to my nose. I usually like spray my pulse points and the back of the neck. This fragrance is very well loved in the community, and they're all saying great things about it, and it's a compliment getter for sure. It's one of the most complimenting Montales like ever. Oh, for me personally, yes, as well. It could be feminine on some people, so always try before you buy it. This is very fruity, very sweet. So if you are not into sweet fragrances, this is sickly sweet. The Oudi nuance, which is very apparent, makes it totally unisex, makes it wearable by men and women as well. This is totally unisex. It reminded me of the Date for Men by Jeremy Fragrance. Jeremy Fragrance's Date for Men. It's very extremely sweet, vanillic with an oudi undertone. This is exactly the same thing. They don't smell exactly alike, but they have the same vein in a way. Sickly sweet, fruity with an oudi backbone. This is it. Oud Amazing, guys, it's a great fragrance. You're just gonna be careful with the amount of sprays, and you're just gonna be okay with way too sweet fragrances, but it's just gonna definitely get you compliments. This one right here. My number 3 on my list is a fragrance it took me a while to appreciate as well. I was like, okay, I can see it, but I just don't get it 100%. It's good, but I'm not sure. It just reminds me of something else, but it's good. But every time I wear this fragrance, I mean like 8 hours in having this fragrance on, I get compliments, unexpected compliments, like from random people in the streets, seriously. And I'm talking about Wood and Spices by Montale. When it dries down, this fragrance becomes very, very sexy, very, very pleasing to the people and to the ladies. This is a chick magnet, the same as Oud Amazing. They're both chick magnets, trust me. This is definitely manlier than Oud Amazing, as you guys can all see. Wood and Spices, the name here, and it's kind of deceiving in a way because it's not really woody. It is woody, trust me, and it is spicy, trust me, but it's more than that. If you check out the note breakdown on Fragrantica, they're not saying everything. This is very fresh. This is sweet as well. This is kind of like got some sexy nuance vibe, especially when it drives down. So it's not like very, very woody like sandalwood. It's definitely creamy as well. It's very well rounded. It's somewhat chemical in a way when you first spray it on. That's what I really hate about it. But once it dries down a little bit, just give it like what, 10-15 minutes or so, it just wears well on anybody's skin pretty much. And from my own experience, this one never failed me, and that is why I kept this fragrance on my collection, because at a certain point I just wanted to get rid of it when I first got it a few years back. But I'm really glad that I have it on my collection now because I do love it, and probably I'm just gonna have this one as my scent of the day because I think that would do great in the rain as well. I have never worn it in the rain before, so I'm just gonna try it out today. I'm just gonna let you know, yeah. Wood and Spices by Montale as my number 3 great fragrance. My number 2 on my list, it's a rose oud combo, and I know there's a bajillion other rose oud combos, especially from the Montale line. And I'm telling you guys, I totally agree with you guys, and I just kind of like hate that continuous fragrances coming with rose oud combo. But Oud Dream by Montale, which is one of their newer acquisitions, it's a great one. Again, if you check out the note breakdown on Fragrantica, it's very deceiving. It says patchouli, rose, and oud. That's it. I totally agree. The rose is big here. The patchouli is big here. The oud is big here. The vanilla is big here. The resins, the dark nuances are big here as well. It's not too dark, but it's not too feminine. It's not too sweet, and it's not too oudy. It's just well balance on everything, guys. If you are familiar with rose oud combos, how do they smell like? This one smells different. This one actually one of my favorites of the oud rose combos like ever, not only from Montale like ever. And I just love how this one smells like. This one is one of their newer compositions. Try this one out. You might be surprised. Oud Dream by Montale. It's a great one. I love. My number 1 on my list is a great fragrance, guys. I personally do love, especially when the first one came out a few years back and it was a big hit. I'm pretty sure you guys know which one I'm talking about as of right now. Intense Cafe, that's the first one, and the second one, the better one, is Ristretto Intense Cafe. I mean, you can't keep up on Montale. They just keep on releasing a new cologne and fragrance every half an hour, yes. So if you just get a cologne this morning, I'm pretty sure by the afternoon there's a new one coming out. So Ristretto Intense Cafe is definitely one of the newer ones, and it's a great one. It stood out for me. due to the fact that it's got a big dose of coffee note. I love coffee and fragrances. This is very desserty like in a way. It smells like mocha in a way, but different. There's a big dose of rose as well, vanilla, caramel. So it is definitely on the gourmandy sides. If you just tick off the rose note, it's definitely gonna be like very luscious, delicious, gourmandy fragrance. But actually the rose here gives it a kick as well. I just love this, how this fragrance smells like. It's very strong, it's very concentrated. So this is pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys again for watching and subscribing and doing all the good stuff. That was I thought that was gonna be a quick video. It's not a quick video. It's already in the 20 minutes or so. So we're just gonna edit it. So hopefully we're just gonna make it, I don't know how long. Let me know in the description what are your favorite Montales. What do you like in Montales? What do you dislike on Montales? Do you like rose oud combos? Do you like Ristretto Intense Cafe or Intense Cafe if you haven't smelled Ristretto yet? Have you tried Oud Dream? It's a great one. What do you think of any of these fragrances, guys? Are they your favorites as well? What are your favorites again? And don't forget to always give me as many likes as you can possibly give. Make me happy, guys. It's the holidays. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell right next to it. I don't want you to miss any of me, guys, because I'm very important, as you guys all know it, okay? And yes, Instagram as well, right there. And this is pretty much it. And I know sponge making smelling good always easy. Peace.